You don't need a high IQ, you don't need talent, and you definitely don't need to be born special, because most geniuses aren't smarter, they're just thinking differently. They're running a different operating system, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to install it, starting with the one mistake that keeps normal people stuck forever. Most people think intelligence is a gift, like height. Either you have it, or you don't. So they say things like, I'm not good at math, I'm not creative, I'm not a deep thinker, I'm just not smart like that. And your brain hears that, and it locks it in like a password. It's like telling your GPS, don't take me anywhere new. So it doesn't. And the scary part is, you don't even notice it happening. But here's what geniuses do differently, and it's so simple, it almost feels illegal. Genius thinking starts with one sentence. I'm the kind of person who figures things out, not I'm smart. Just, I figure things out. Because your brain is powerful, but it's also easily programmed, like a loyal dog. If you say, I'm bad at this, your brain goes, okay, we quit. But if you say, interesting, I don't get it yet, your brain goes, all right, let's hunt. That one word, yet, turns failure into progress. So stop asking, am I smart enough? And start asking, what would a smart person do next? And the moment you do that, your life starts changing. But confidence alone won't make you a genius, because the next step is where most people give up. Most people treat knowledge like a museum. Don't touch, just look. Memorize the facts. That's why they can study for hours and still forget everything next week. Genius thinkers do the opposite. They treat knowledge like a crime scene. They walk in and ask, why did this happen? What caused this? What breaks this rule? What happens if I flip it? They don't collect facts. They build systems. Here's an example. A normal person hears, successful people wake up early. A genius thinker asks, is it waking up early or discipline? What if I wake up early and still waste the morning? What's the real principle here? And once you start thinking like that, you become dangerous. But questioning isn't enough, because geniuses don't just question, they test. Most people live like they're trying to become better. Vague, emotional, messy. Genius thinkers live like they're running experiments. Instead of saying, I want to be productive, they say, for 7 days, I'll do 90 minutes of deep work before touching my phone. Instead of saying, I want confidence, they say, for 10 days, I'll start one uncomfortable conversation every day. Because experiments give your brain one thing, goals don't. A win condition, clear, trackable, real. And here's the best part. Even if the experiment fails, you still gain data. So you never feel like a loser. You feel like a researcher. But there's one thing that kills smart people faster than failure ever could. It's hiding in plain sight. Most people practice what they're already good at because it feels good. It's like playing a game on easy mode and calling yourself a champion. But genius thinkers do something painful. They hunt the weak spot. They ask, what is the one thing holding my whole brain hostage? Because skills are like a chain. One weak link ruins everything. You can have great ideas, but if you can't communicate them, you're stuck. You can have motivation, but no discipline, you're stuck. So here's the cycle. Practice in real conditions. Find the weakness. Isolate it. Drill it. Return to real practice. Repeat. That's how average people become scary good. Not by doing more, but by doing the right thing next. And if you repeat this long enough, something crazy happens. You stop forcing intelligence, and you start feeling it, like it's automatic. But now, this final step is what brings everything together. People think intuition is magic, like geniuses just know. But intuition isn't magic. It's compressed experience. It's your brain recognizing patterns before you can even explain them. Like when you hear someone speak and instantly feel, this person is confident, or this person is fake. You didn't calculate it. You felt it. That's genius thinking. Not constant thinking, but effortless clarity. And the only way to build that is reps. But smart reps. Real practice. Feedback. Fix the weakness. Repeat. Eventually, your brain starts making jumps. You start seeing connections before other people even notice the problem. And people start saying, wait, how did you think of that? And you'll smile because you know the secret. You didn't become a genius. You built a genius process. Let me tell you something that might hurt a little. Most people don't fail because they're dumb. They fail because they keep thinking, this is who I am. But genius thinkers never do that. They don't have a personality. They have a strategy. And if you remember one line from this whole video, remember this. You don't rise to the level of your talent. You fall to the level of your thinking habits. So today, don't try to be a genius. Just do what geniuses do. Assume you can figure it out. Interrogate everything. Run experiments. Drill the weakness. Repeat until your brain changes. Because eventually, you won't feel smart. You'll feel inevitable. So here's your challenge. Pick one problem in your life and ask yourself, what would a genius try next? Then do it and watch what happens.